Hello again, welcome back to lesson 6. So let's have a look at the superlatives and comparatives as well. So the comparatives, we are having a look. So remember, we add ER at the end of the word. So for example, tall, adjective. Tall is an adjective. Remember, you're describing someone who is tall. So Kim is taller than Linda. So you are saying that Kim is taller than Linda. This is Kim, this is Linda. So Kim is taller than Linda. They work harder than you. So the adjective hard, you put ER and then you're comparing than you. They work harder than you. His house is bigger than hers. Don't forget that the big, we use this little rule, CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, U, double it. So it's big, B-I-G, B is a consonant, I is a vowel, G is a consonant as well. So because it's CVC, it's the little rule, you're going to double the last letter and you're going to put ER. So his house is bigger than hers. So how do you spell bigger? B-I-G-G-E-R. And then here you have more examples on the comparatives. Now let's have a look at this, okay? Here you have an exercise, and of course I put down the rule here, the CVC rule. But here we have a little exercise that you have to complete the phrases using comparative. So for example, in the exercises you have an adjective in brackets. That sounds so good. You have the adjective in brackets and you gotta put that in the comparison. So for example, this car runs fast, that one. So there is a little gap and you have to put the comparative and don't forget to use that. So this car runs faster than that one. Okay, because you're comparing one to another. 5, please complete it. Okay, don't forget to use that. And then here we have just a few more examples using more. So for example, remember we use more when we have 3 syllables and plus and more. I use more so many times on these phrases. God. Example: this exam was more difficult than the other. Or than that one, okay, than the other. So this exam was more difficult than the other. Because we use that more, we use it with adjectives that has 3 or more syllables. So like difficult, 3 more syllables. Another example: she comes here more often than her husband. Okay, so she comes here more often than her husband. This one doesn't have more than 3 syllables, but in this situation we use it. Don't ask me why, it's English. Superlatives, we have some examples. So remember EST, remember the EST, so it's the most of everybody. So you're not just comparing 2 people, you're comparing 1 person to everyone. Okay, she's the cleverest person, the most clever person in the class. Okay, so like nobody comes before her. He's the thinniest in his family. He's the skinniest in his family. The slimmerest. Is that even a word? Slimmerest in his family. She's the most beautiful girl I know. She's the ugliest of the 3. So she's the ugliest of the 3. So there is, they're all ugly, but she's the ugliest. So if we use the ER in comparative, we use the EST adjectives in the superlatives, okay? And then here you have an exercise as well, which is similar to the one up above, but here is for superlative. So I'm going to help you. Don't forget, we use the words in brackets as well, just to help you. They are, and then here I have poor people I know, and then you have a space. They are the poorest people that I know. This is easy exam I have ever seen. This is the easiest exam I have ever seen, okay? finish it off, use it wisely. And then we have the next example is when you're comparing two things as well equally. So for example, remember that Kim is taller than Linda. All right, but now I want to put Kim and Linda are the same height. Okay, so I could say Kim is as tall as Linda, or Linda is as tall as Kim. So we use two as to make it equal. So you're comparing two people, but in an equal manner. No one's bigger or smaller than the other, you know, shorter or taller. Nah, it's equal. And then we have this raincoat in the negative. This raincoat isn't as modern as. Or you can compare it with so and as. For example, this raincoat isn't so modern as that one. We can use that for the negatives, okay? And don't forget that the so is more formal than as and as. So let's go to the third exercise, which you'll be using as, adjective as, or you're going to be using so. And of course you have 3 questions here, well 3 sentences, 3 exercises, not 3, I'm sorry, 5. You have 5 exercises, 5 examples for you to practice, okay? And the next lesson, lesson 8, we're going for the gradable and non-gradable, or gradable, non-gradable, it depends how you want to say. So I'll see you shortly. Bye.